Okay, so quick deck change. And so I probably add some badges here, so you definitely want to put this badge on, that's for sure. And since I have it here, I might as well put on this badge too, the Peekaboo badge. Okay, so with decks you want to have laser cards, period. So get rid of that, put that on there. Probably don't need this slashy card. Yeah, you probably don't. Put that on. Good, so I have 3 laser cards. I have the, actually I don't need this either. Get rid of that. I have 2 healing cards, which is what I want. And we have my spell card. And this spell card here, which I'll show you what it does in battle. It's the, Tenchi... It's the Tenchi, 2-card cost, where she, summons, like, giant-ass rocks. So, I can't skip this cutscene, can I? Oh god. Alright, whatever. Mashy, yeah, mashy, mashy, mashy. Mash, mash, mash. There we go. Let's go. So actually here, 60 HP. Excellent. So since it's so ridiculously huge, you can just use your C bullet here on this thing and it will die pretty quickly. And then have Iku use your spinny thing. Done. You have to be very careful with this thing. Yeah, see that? It delays its attack, and then it comes out instantaneously, so you need to know the timing for it, otherwise you're going to take 5 damage instead of 4. So that's the only thing about this boss fight you need to know about for now. And you can use this time to build up your spell card meter, which is probably a good idea. Almost got 5 there. This is the only attack it has, so you don't need to worry too much. Probably a good idea to bring in at least one super red peach thingy, one mob that heals 15 HP, otherwise you're going to be cutting the battle extremely close. Just saying. Bonk. Darn it. Come on. Okay. Almost there. Halfway. Darn, missed it. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's the next part of the boss fight that's actually really annoying. This part is pretty easy, to be quite honest. Almost there, almost there. Wait for it. Oh, missed it. Oh dear. 15 HP left. Should be fine. Just build up my spell card meter some more. Excellent, I've got all my attack thingies out. Good. Good. Almost dead, but that's okay. Okay, I just need to make sure I don't die from this. So, C bullets. Boink. 1 HP. Brilliant. Die. Good. Get down. So now we have to deal with Alice. She has 50 HP. So yeah, this is a pretty long endurance test here. But that's okay. And look. Oh. Okay, what I want to do here is to not die. So first things first I'm going to do is heal up my HP with my little peach thing. There we are. And then what I want to do here is change my Iku to, oh crap! I wanted to change, not pass myself. Ow! Ow! Ugh, anyway. Probably get another system healing card, give me that. What I wanted to do was change my partner. I want to change that as Shanghai. There we go. Now I'm set. There we go. Right, so what you want to do is just target Alice, don't worry about her Shanghai dolls, just target her down. Use your B bullet. Since you have that badge on, the B drill will completely bypass the Shanghai dolls and you're free to attack Alice freely. Now this part here is a little bit tricky, but you can get Shanghai to jump over one doll and into Alice. So if you do it like so, you get Alice. That's all you need to do here. and all you need to do is survive. Now, when she brings up 2 or more dolls out, that's when you need to use your skill laser card. So that's why I brought in a lot. So I'm going to use one of my skill laser cards here. There we go. Because the lasers will do 5 damage if all the lasers hit. So you want to concentrate your lasers as thinly as possible, like so. Beautiful. Does 5 HP damage, so it gets rid of all the dolls, and Shanghai is free to attack. Die. You have to be very careful. If she summons like 3 dolls, and you don't get rid of all the dolls, a very high chance that she'll use Artful Sacrifice and will do like 10 damage. So you really don't want that to happen. You really don't. So I'm going to use my laser card again. There we go. And bonk into Alice. Now I know that Iku can do more damage than Shanghai, but I brought in Shanghai just in case she summons only 1 doll. So then I can just target Alice down and then have Shanghai hop over the doll. So then that saves me a laser card. Laser. Also, remember those Thunder Rage items I picked up earlier in the game? That deal 5 damage to all enemies? Yes, I still have those. So if you still have them and you haven't used them yet, you can totally use that in this fight. It will actually make things way easier. Boink. Done, didn't block it. Okay, so she has 1 doll out. I'm just going to target Alice with my B-drill, and then have Shanghai hop over the Shanghai doll and into Alice. There we go. Shanghai commits suicide. Block that. Boink. Go, Shanghai. Boing. Okay, she summons 3 dolls here. If you don't get rid of all of them on this turn, she's definitely going to use Alpha Sacrifice, and since I have 12 HP, I'm probably going to regret letting her do that. So what I'm going to do here is show you what this spell card does. Now, when you activate it, it will hit all enemies, and each of the enemies corresponds to a button. So this will be A, this will be C, this will be A, B, C, D. So what you need to do is mash A, B, C, and D to fill up the bars. And if you fill up the bars to the maximum, you do the maximum amount of damage. So here we go. Here comes the mash. There. So you have quite a bit of time for that, as you can see. And it does 6 damage at max. So that's pretty nice to have if you don't have a lot of lasers. And boink. 1 doll. Good. I can handle that. So I'm just going to B-bullet you, and you should be dead. There we go. That's Alice down. Go, Shanghai. It's a Shanghai battle. Let's do this. Switch. Go, Shanghai. Bonk. I win. And that is the end of the demo, pretty much. So that was pretty fun, wasn't it? Deck size, please. Alice is defeated, and she drops a Power Peach. Now, this is the equivalent of upgrades in the Paper Mario. You upgrade your hammer or your boots. Now, this is the tricky part. If you look carefully here, the B bullet actually does half damage times 6 hits, but if you upgrade it, it goes from half damage per hit to 1. So your B bullet can now actually do 6 damage. Which is kinda crazy, to be quite honest, because that's very scary, but you still have to take into account that if you run into an enemy with 1 defense, the 1 defense will negate this 1 damage per hit completely still. So there's that option. You have this option here, which upgrades your C bullet from 0.5 damage per laser to 1 damage. So that gives you a maximum of 10 damage. And as you can see with giant enemies like the giant Shanghai doll or the Goliath doll in the Alice fight, those things you can abuse that completely, so you can deal 10 damage on those. But do keep in mind once again that if the enemy has 1 defense, you're screwed. That nullifies the damage completely. Then we have this thing. What is this thing? Well, from what I can tell, this actually upgrades the damage of all your skill cards in your deck. So yeah. So then we have 0.8 damage to 1.2. Then we have 4 damage to 6, 0.4 to 0.6, 4 damage to 6 damage. And I do believe this one is the card where it's the slashy card, where you mash A. So yeah, then you have 5 damage to 7, then 10 to 15. Okay, this, I have no idea what this card is, but that sounds pretty rad. So you have 3 options here. I'm just going to upgrade the B bullet, because the B bullet combined with that badge that you got, which bypasses enemy hitboxes completely and just aims for the target, that is very darn useful. And enemies with 1 defense or more, you're pretty much forced to use Shanghai anyway, because Iku is going to do 0 damage. So there's Iku picking up Alice for no apparent reason. So now Alice is now an NPC, so Alice is not actually a partner you can get in this game, which is a bit unfortunate, but that's okay. You still have her Shanghai doll, which is Bombette basically, and Bombette is pretty high up on my list in terms of Paper Mario partners, because she is very rad, because her first strikes deal a crap load of damage. Not so much in this game though, because the damage in this game is pretty constant, but Alice now serves as oh god, I forgot. It's that NPC where you trade in star pieces for badges. So as you can see here, we can go grab these 2 badges again if we want. Not sure why you'd get a second copy of this badge, because this just reveals the enemy HP. So whatever, let's just go buy them. Yes, I'd like to buy that. Hey, can I buy this one too? And apparently you can buy multiple copies of the same badge. Yeah, I sense major breaking on this game in my future when I actually play this for reals. So as you can see here, we have some more system cards here now. So we have the Alice system card, and I do believe that when you activate it, for 3 turns you get +1 defense. This is probably a game breaker right here, right now, I'm just saying, because you saw me use my defense strategy, and that was pretty great. So if you combine the defense strategy with the Alice system card, that is going to be great. And then we have this little thing here, and I do believe this increases the recovery rate of your spirit orbs by 0.25 every use. So if you use 4 of these cards in one battle, I'm pretty sure that will give you a 2 orb regen per turn. I think that's how it works. I never use these cards. And then this card here. This is the Aya system card. From what I've seen in the previous demo gameplays, where the guy had access to like a whole crapload of cards, what I think this card does is increases your graze duration when you dodge bullets. Because as you saw in my gameplay, you saw that even though I dodge bullets, some of the bullets would still hit me at the end of the attack. So what this system card would do is allow me to hopefully dodge those types of attacks completely. And then we have the spell card. So yeah, that's the end of the demo. So, well, I don't want to talk to you again, go away. So that's the end of the demo. As you can see, I really think this game would be a good let's play for me, I think, because it's my type of game that I like. It's an RPG type game, but it's not Genius or Sapphirose, thank god. So yeah, that's the end of the demo, as I said before, and I hope you guys enjoyed this, and hopefully you may want to play it yourself if you can get it working. If not, then you're on your own, but that's okay, you still have me to play through this, I guess. So yeah. Anything you'd like to add, Mr. Patchouli Mouse Cursor guy? Nope. Okay. So, I guess I'll see you guys whenever this game comes out, because it hasn't been announced for a Taisai, so maybe next Comic-Con, maybe in 2 Comic-Cons time, I don't know. Also, Toho 13, yay!